should be live. It says Hangout live. Here we go. Take it away.
You want me to take it away?
Huh?
You want me to take it away? Or you can take it away. Whatever you want to do,
Go
man.
for it.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to begin tonight's hangout. Glad that everybody's here. If maybe you're watching this recording or the replay, but we want to welcome you, and we personally thank you for taking the time to make it out here tonight. And wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, we just want to ask you to go ahead and pay attention. Turn off any distractions that might be around you. We're going to cover some very, very important things tonight that will help you start gaining momentum and start gaining profit in your business, no matter what you promote, right here, right now. And so I want to introduce myself. And my name is Isai Salinas, and I've been doing this for over 2 years now in multiple businesses, offline, online, all around the world, helping businesses build nationally and internationally. And tonight, I'm actually here with my good friend and buddy, Homer Tipton, and I want him to go ahead and introduce himself. You want to introduce yourself there, Homer?
There we go. What's up, fellas? I'm Homer Tipton, and I've been in the internet marketing business for a few years now, and I actually started off in the real estate business, and I'm really excited about what we're going to be sharing with you today on this hangout. I want to thank you for coming by, and just the fact that you're here tells me quite a bit about you. First of all, it tells me that you want more out of life than what's currently going on. You want to make more money. You maybe, you just want to do something. You have dreams that you want to accomplish, and you're not quite sure how you're going to get there. And I'm here to tell you tonight that we have a way that if you want to make money online, and you are coachable, trainable, and you can follow a few simple, basic steps, that there's no doubt in my mind that you can make money. In fact, one of the systems that we are going to be telling you about even guarantees that you'll make money, or else we will pay you. So I'm really excited about this hangout. If you have any questions, feel free to enter them below in the chat box, and we'll try to answer any of those questions. But basically, we're going to talk about how to make money online. We've been doing it. Both of us have been doing it. How to generate leads for whatever business you have, whether it's internet marketing business, whether it's a brick and mortar business. We have the tools, the strategies that will help you generate more customers, generate more sales, and ultimately get you to where you're living the dreams and the lifestyle that you really want to live. So with that being said, I'm going to transfer it back over to Isai and let him tell you a little bit about how he's made money online, and then I'll come back and tell you a little bit about how I made money online and how you can start making money online as well.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just jump over here. And let's see, I click a couple of buttons. And all right, so I'm going to go ahead and just, where does it say? Allow full screen. All right, so who am I? So my name's Isai Salinas, and I'm a father to my 11-month daughter, Emilia. And being a father, you have to set standards for yourself. You have to set goals. You have to do whatever it takes to achieve the dreams and desires that you have for your life. And a lot of times people go through life looking just for guarantees, looking for promises, looking for the next shiny object. And I kind of just want to say right off the bat that promises aren't guaranteed, they're earned. And we live in a society that squanders success. And the truth is, it doesn't have to be that way. I've owned my own businesses for almost 2 years now. I actually started when I was 18 years old. I remember sitting in the 13th floor of my office and actually interviewing other 18-year-olds saying, you can have the view that's right here right behind me. And at that time, Texas, and just looking over downtown, and people would walk in and, wow, Like, wow, this is incredible. And guys, you can have whatever that you pursue. You have to pursue. You have to set an intention, and you have to constantly move forward. And I've been involved in internet marketing for about 7 months now. And it's been awesome. It's been fantastic. It's allowed me to learn things and to develop myself and my capability beyond any measure I've ever experienced before. Now, I've gone through 18 months of miserable failures, but also some massive successes. I've lost multiple jobs, lost vehicles, even had some relationship struggles with my wife, and even almost lost my own life. But that's something that we'll share for another time. Overall, a pretty wild ride, but definitely worth it. And I want to go ahead and just real quick, I want to say I can't guarantee you any results or income, but because your results are your responsibility. Your dreams and your visions, to achieve those, that's up to you. Now, I know Homer at the beginning did mention, and this is actually pretty cool, that we can guarantee you some income. Now, we're gonna talk about that here in a minute, but how would you like to earn a handwritten check for $150 even if you aren't able to make any sort of income? So we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Now I want to go over this. This is my fight for freedom. Now over here on the left-hand side, you can actually see some products, some affiliates of my own that I've personally recruited into one of the ways that I personally make money. And you can see some blue boxes over here. It says Game Time. Game Time. Now these are people who are serious, that are ready, and they have huge, massive lists that they can market to you. And over here at the bottom, you can see it says Marketing Mastery Exclusive. And I've been building my own personal products online for about 7 to 8 months now. And I've recruited so many affiliates that help me market my products. And you're going to learn how to do that for yourself no matter what business that you're in. And you can see right here in the center, this is actually my Empower Network account, where I've personally sponsored and personally recruited actually quite a few people. And I'm not going to throw any numbers out there because it's time to get you some numbers. Over here on the right-hand side, you can see a couple of products that I've personally built myself. Have affiliates, files there. And the great thing is that you can do this. Some of these people over here on the left-hand side are actually a part of my personal team. And our goal right now is to get you your own team. Our goal right now is to show you the same tools, the same strategies and principles that we use on a daily basis, on a consistent basis, to grow ourselves, to grow our businesses, and to achieve new things that we never thought were possible. Now, in talking about creating goals, now that's the first thing you have to do. You have to have goals set for yourself. And in order to create goals, you have to be able to align yourself on the inside with what you want on the outside. And one of those things is turning your downtime into learning time. A lot of times we need specific and directed knowledge from people who are already creating the success that you want. And just by looking here at my screen, guys, this is undeniable. This is undeniable. And our goal is to get you to do the same thing, is to be able to create the results that you want. I'm going to go ahead and click over to the next slide. So basically, I don't sit around all day. As you can see, I'm above average. And in order to get above average results, you have to stick around above average people. Even if you've never made a single penny online, just by sticking around us, just by getting people to these hangouts. And if you're on this hangout right now, you need to go ahead and you need to take the link wherever you're at, Facebook, maybe you're on our Rockstar Hangout website, and you need to go ahead and forward that link to your friends, forward it to whoever you think needs to make a little extra part-time, full-time, or professional level income. And here again at the bottom I have, I can't guarantee your income or your results because that's up to you. It's up to you. How bad do you really want it? How much do you think that you're really, really worth? And a lot of times we justify our excuses. It's time to stop justifying your excuses and start implementing real solutions. You see, you can either use the tools that we give you, or you can be the tool. And I'm just being honest here. A lot of times you have to make new decisions. You can make new decisions, or you keep making the same old ones that you are right now. They're going to keep you where you are. Ultimately, it's up to you. And before I continue in the rest of this presentation, I'm going to go ahead and pass it back over here to Homer. And Homer, what kind of things do you want to share right now?
All right. Appreciate that, Esai. Well, what I want to basically cover right now is, there's basically, we're going to share with you a simple three-step system to, getting traffic, getting leads, and ultimately getting sales and putting more money in your pocket. And the way that you create money online is basically the same way that you make money in offline. And it takes two things. You need a product, and two, you need a customer buying the product. Okay, so that's pretty much the basics of making money online. And a product or service that you can sell, and two, a customer. But I'm going to go a little bit deeper than that because you can in having products to sell online, you can either, like Esai's done, is created some of his own products. I personally have created some of my own products. I have an ebook and some coaching products. Because real estate, I teach people how to do real estate online as well. And I've got students that I teach how to flip houses. And I've created my own products in order to do that. Or then another way is you can sell affiliate marketing products. So you can sell somebody else's products that has gone through the effort, gone through all the hard work to create digital products or the physical products, and you can sell those to people. Okay. So one of the ways that I've when I started making money online was the first way was I created an ebook. And I started selling ebooks, and those led me to people that wanted to learn how to flip houses. And the reason why I joined with Empower Network was because I wanted to learn more about traffic and how to get people to my real estate coaching pages. And so from there, it just kind of evolved into more and more. And then I found, Empower Network, and started making more money in my other business because of it. So, but really, what you need to make money online is to make it easier. And what we teach in Empower Network is you need 5 things. First, you need a high commission, quality, low ticket front end product that you can start making money right away. Okay. Secondly, you need higher ticket quality products for higher commissions. And thirdly, you need automated sales system that sells the products yourself to where you don't have to badger your friends and you don't have to badger your family to get sales. Okay. Fourth, you also need high ticket items to where you can earn higher commissions, like $25, $100 commissions, $500 commissions, $1,000 commissions, and even $3,000 commissions. And that's kind of what our system does. And then fifth, you need a blog. The blog helps you get recognized by Google, helps you get more traffic to your offers, your capture pages, and ultimately puts more money in your pocket. So, so I'm going to let Esai take it over from here and tell you a little bit more.
All right, all right. So, there's something that we're going to teach you right now, and it's something called mirroring neurons. So they basically, what they do is they copy what you feed your brain. And guys, a lot of times we sit around, we listen to music, we listen to the radio, we listen to the TV, but a lot of those things, they consume your mind. The mind is like a garden. It reaps what you sow. So if you're constantly sowing negativity into your mind, if you're constantly sowing, these ill-fated things into your mind, that's what you're gonna think about all day. That's what you're going to become. And our results, the building affiliate teams, gaining traffic, sending traffic to our squeeze pages and getting sales, period. You can replicate those results through something called automatic unconscious behavior. And what that does is that's just, as you listen to audios daily, which you can get here at the Empower Network, when you read our blogs daily, you learn and understand exactly how to talk, exactly how to market your business, and the exact steps that you need to start experiencing success right now. And I joined Empower Network also to learn how to sell more of my personal product. I joined Empower Network to learn how to build other businesses. And the marketing and the training that you get, the system that you get, it's effective, it's proven. It's not some theory. It's a proven business model. It's a proven system that works. And you have to be consistent. You have to follow it daily. And honestly, your results, they're up to you. Your results, they're your responsibility. If you want your family to be free, if you want your family to experience that financial freedom, it's up to you. It's up to you, because not everybody is thinking the same thoughts that you are. Not everybody has the same goals and intentions that you have. That's why you have to be the only one willing to follow through to pursue your dreams and your visions. And at Empower Network, we help you do that. We give you the leadership, the accountability, the tools, and the step-by-step system that you can use every single day to build your business and other businesses nationally and internationally all around the world in languages that you speak and languages that you don't speak. How powerful is that? Honestly, ask yourself, how powerful is that? What is it worth to you to not have to worry about your bills, to not have to worry about struggling the next day? A lot of people, they go through life, not expecting anything different to happen. But tomorrow, when you wake up and something different does happen, are you going to be ready? Tomorrow, if you go to work and lose your job, are you going to have any extra source of income to support yourself, to support your family? A lot of times people are, I don't need to do that. I don't need any extra income. Just wait. And you're going to, as we continue to build our businesses, as we continue to build other businesses and bring in multiple revenues of income, you're going to be like, wow, I should have hit that button below the video, and I should have gotten started right now. Because that's what we want for you. What we want for you is to be able to achieve your dreams, to be able to achieve your goals and your desires. But it starts with you. It starts with reaching with both hands, your left one and your right one, and reaching deep down inside of yourself to grasp your dreams, to grasp your visions, and to actually lay them out on the table in front of you where you can experience them, where other people can look into your life and say, wow, he made it happen. We're making it happen right now. We're leading by example right now. We're trying to help you understand and to follow through with the system that's been proven. And actually, funny story, when I was about 14 or 15 years old, about 14, 15 years old, I had actually gotten an email, talking about the secret meeting where 37 people showed up to actually start the Empower Network. Obviously, I was too young to go, but I wanted to be there. And guys, for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been watching with both eyes, listening with both ears, and seeing it happen right in front of me. Seeing the same people, the same steps that were there before me, just a couple years ago, are right in front of you right now. And you have an option to take that first step and start walking. You can start walking into the rest of your life, or you can stay where you are right now. You can stay sitting on your couch. You can stay sitting on your butt watching TV all day and not making anything happen. And so if you haven't already gotten with the person who invited you, you need to just ask them, hey, it sounds a lot like something that I'm going through. Maybe you're going through a financial struggle. Maybe you're going through a relationship struggle. Maybe you need to work on yourself. If you can have just a little shift in your life that can be felt all around the world, that can change not only your life, but the lives of the people around you, what would that be worth to you? Would that be worth giving up a couple meals at McDonald's? That's what I did. I gave up a couple meals at McDonald's. I gave up a couple cups of coffee, just that way I can make a real decision to change my life. And not just change my life, but to be an example to other people and change their lives. And, you need to have a team that's going to be motivated even when you're not motivating them. That's when you start to experience growth. That's when you start to see the seeds that you've planted start to grow inside of other people. And what that does is it's just an example of that replication of unconscious behavior. You start being successful without knowing that you're being successful. And that's what we're trying to create for you here. To create success in your business, no matter what it is. Like Homer said, he used Empower Network to build his real estate business. He's used Empower Network to develop himself, to make decisions that will sprout into trees of life, where other people can come, they can pick the fruit, and they can say, "Wow, like Homer, like you've done something great, you've done something incredible." And we want that for you. Don't you want that for your family? Don't you want that for your friends? A lot of times you see people working 3 or 4 jobs, and the only way they're making money is if they're out there working. They're away from their family. They're away from their friends. Don't you want? What would you do for one more day out of the week? Where you can spend that time with your friends and family. What would you do for that? I would do whatever it took to spend extra time with my daughter. Who's watching me? She's the one watching me. I can't quit. I can't give up, because what am I teaching her? What am I showing my family and my friends? And when you partner with us, when you make that real decision to change your life, you'll move forward. You can start taking those steps. And sorry, Homer, I know I got really into that, and we're here to change your life. We're here to give you that accountability. We're here to show you that love. That's all we want. That's all we want. What? Man, I love you guys so much. Go ahead, Homer.
Yeah, and see, that's what's awesome about this network and this community of basically internet marketers, and that I met, and I met Isai. We met at our last event in Charlotte, and I'll tell you what, that was the first Empower Network event that I've ever been to, and I'll never miss another one, because there was over 2,000 people at that event, and we basically all have the same vision, and it may not be exactly the same, but pretty much everyone there is all about freedom, financial freedom. Okay, Dave Wood, the guy that started Empower Network, his vision is to create 100 millionaires every single year. Okay, now we have people in Empower Network right now. There's actually been 13 millionaires created since the company started. Now, could you imagine, just for a second, what $1 million could do for you? And not even that. We had, I don't know, a whole stage full of people that have made over $100,000 since the company began, and it really opened my eyes up to what the company is really all about. And and I got clear, and I got focused, and I was able to determine at that event what my passion is in life and what I really want to accomplish in life, and what my one thing is. And if you don't know what the one thing is this. I just bought this book. It's called The One Thing, and it was written by what's his name, Gary Keller, and he's the owner and founder of Keller Williams Realty. And if you have never heard of Keller Williams Realty, it's a really big real estate firm, and I'm actually a realtor at Keller Williams in Maui, in Hawaii, because I lived there last year for 6 months in Hawaii, and 7 months on the Big Island of Hawaii. And I was very fortunate to live my dreams there for about 13 months. And for those of you that don't know my story, basically I was born in Hawaii. My mom is Hawaiian, and my dad is here from Oklahoma, and they met while he was in the Army. And I was born there, and 4 months later got moved back to Oklahoma. Now, it was always my dream and our family's dream, to go back to back to Hawaii, and my mom even and dad even promised us kids that we would go back whenever my little brother turned 10. Well, 10 he turned 10, 10 came and went, and then he got to 20, and we still hadn't been. And by the time he got to about 30 years old, uh, we still hadn't gone. And whenever I got married, me and my wife, we took our honeymoon there. We went for 2 weeks, and I was sold. Um, I immediately told my mom, called her and said, "Mom, you're coming to Hawaii next year," and I set the date. I said, "This is what's going to happen. We're going to Hawaii. We're fulfilling that lifelong dream that we've always had. And Mom, I'm taking you home." And 3 years ago, me, my mom, two of my brothers, and my sister, we jumped on a plane and we fulfilled that lifelong dream, and we went to Hawaii for 10 days and took my mom back home after being gone for over 30 years. And at this event in Charlotte, it made me realize that, you know, what I want is I want to help other people live their dreams. I want to help other people, and maybe your dream isn't to go to Hawaii, but whatever your dream is, I want to help you live it. And the only way to make it happen is you have to set a date for when it's going to happen, and then just do it. And what happens is when you set a date and you set a deadline for when you want something to happen, your subconscious mind goes to work and it figures out how to make it happen. There's no work involved. You say, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen, period. And you let your subconscious mind make it happen. And every night before you go to sleep, you visualize what your life is going to be like whenever, you want it to be, and you focus. So what my one thing has become is to help other people live their dreams. My one thing is to help 1,000 people escape the rat race, which means to me, do what you want to do, with who you want to do, where you want to do, and how you want to do. And that's really what my focus is now, and that's the one thing. So I'm going to actually hand it back over to Isai, and when I get back, I'm going to explain a little bit more about the one thing.
All right. Guys, you just have to have constant communication. You just have to be ready and willing to do whatever it takes to lead by example for your team. And that's exactly what we want for you. We don't want anything less than that. We want your success. If we can't make you successful, then we've failed as entrepreneurs. But just showing you our results, we're helping other people be successful. We met at the live event over in North Carolina just a couple weeks ago, and it was transformational. It was an event like no other. I met some people there that changed my life. Some people there that hold me accountable. In fact, I was doing conference calls every week, and I was getting into the groove of just staying consistent. And then I had some personal things go on, and that's when Homer was like, "Hey, buddy," he's like, "What's going on?" And he was there. He held me accountable. He reached out to me and he said, "Hey, is there anything that we can do? What can we do right now to get things back on track, to keep that consistency going?" And that's just the beauty and the nature of having a team, of having a community. And when you're building a business, there are three main things that you need to focus on. That's one, having a connection with people. Two, being able to contribute to those people, being able to help them. And three, building a community where everybody can rely on each other to, hold each other accountable, to lift each other up. It's like, I imagine almost a staircase of people who just lift each other up. And it's powerful. It's transformational. And guys, you can have that right now just by clicking on the button, by getting the person who invited you to this video. And we invite you to take part of our community. We invite you to be a part of the contribution that we constantly give people. And it's powerful. It's transformational. I learned things at the event that that honestly I never would have figured out before. It would have probably taken me years to figure it out. And I know Homer had a breakthrough. I had a breakthrough. We're doing these live Google Hangouts, for you, to help you to grow your business, to grow your organization. Maybe you're even a musician and you want to know how to get your music out to more people. Put it on our blog. When you join us at Empower Network, you get 10 blogs. 10 blogs that you can talk about sports, you can talk about music, you can talk about business, real estate, you can talk about your nails, girls, and you can upload all of that straight from your phone. You can do it from your phone. You're on your phone all day anyways. You're on Facebook all day anyways. How much easier can we make it for you? What kind of tool do you really need? It's part of what's called a hybrid business model. I have my cell phone right here. This is responsible for a lot of my success. Calling people, recording my own videos. You have the tools literally in your hand. Maybe you're on your computer. It's right in front of you. Your number one asset, your number one tool is not only yourself, but the tools that we provide you. And like I said earlier in my presentation, you can use our tools or you can be the tool. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be, honestly? What is it worth to you? And that kind of wraps up really on my part what I'd like to say. You got to make a decision. You have to reach deep down inside of yourself and really understand what you want. You have to set your intention and just take a small step. Take one step. Email us, call us, Facebook us. If you have questions, we have answers. We have answers. No matter what business that you're doing, we have answers. And Homer, I invite you to take it over. I can close this out. Whatever you want me to do, just let me know.
All right, brother. Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to talk a little bit here about. I'm going to talk about the one thing, like I was telling you a second ago, and basically what it amounts to is that think of your goals as like dominoes, okay? And you can line up dominoes. If you line them up all in a row, you can line up 50,000 dominoes or whatever, and then you just knock over the one domino, and it knocks over all the rest of the dominoes. So basically, what the one thing is it helps you focus on the most important things, the one thing that you want to accomplish, and you can use it to make a big goal, and you also use it to narrow down and focus to small goals. So, for instance, and I'm also going to give you a focused question. And you can use this question to narrow down your focus to what it is that you really need to focus on. Because throughout the days, throughout life, if we don't stay focused and we don't get clarity on what we want to accomplish, then things don't get accomplished. It's just like I was saying, if you have a dream but you don't have a deadline, then it's just going to remain a dream. Okay? So you have to get clarity about what you want. So the main thing, the first thing, and you can do this for any area of your life. So we can start out big and we can say, what's the one thing that I want to be recognized for when I die? Or what's the one thing that I want to accomplish by the time I die, to where I can, leave a legacy. Because when you die, like Brendan Burchard says, there's only going to be a few things in life that you're going to ask is, did I live, did I love, did I matter? And, so the focus question is, what's the one thing I can do so that if I do it, everything else becomes unnecessary? And you back down your main goal, your big goal, and you back it down. Okay? Now let's go back to the dominoes for a second. Did you know that a single domino can knock over another domino that's 50% larger than the first domino. In other words, if you have one domino that's 2 inches tall, it can knock over a domino that's 3 inches tall, and the 3-inch domino can knock over a 4.5-inch domino, and so on and so forth. If you start out with a 2-inch domino, by the 57th domino, the domino will be big enough to stretch between Earth and the moon. Okay? So think of your big time goal as being that last domino. Okay? What is the one thing I want to accomplish in my life such that by doing it will make everything else seem unnecessary, or or not even necessary, or that you don't even need to do it. What's the one thing that you can do this year that can help you get to your main domino? Okay, and then you can back it all the way down to what's the one thing I can do this month to make sure that I hit my 1-year goal, to make sure that I hit my my major domino. Okay, and you back it all the way down to today and say, what is the one thing I can do today, or what is the one thing I can do right now, such that by doing it, everything else becomes unnecessary. Okay, so I don't know what. Maybe it's find somebody to help you with your business, or whatever. You know what it is, and you can, like I said, use this method for what is the one thing I can do in my relationships, what is the one thing I can do financially, what is the one thing I can do with my health. And you can use this focusing tool to get clarity on exactly what you want. Okay, now if you're on this Hangout, you want to make money online. So then you can ask yourself, how much money do I want to make online? What's the one thing I can do to make sure that I make a six-figure income in the next year? And what's the one thing I can do this month to make sure that I can make $10,000? And what's the one thing I can do today that such that by doing it, nothing else really matters? So I just want to give you that that focusing question. I hope that helps. And from my experience in the real estate business, and I find a lot of my students and a lot of people that want to get started flipping houses, and then they come to me and they want me to show them how to flip a house, and with no cash and no credit, and I tell them exactly what to do. They read my book, but they still have a problem getting started. And if you don't get started, then nothing happens. That's what I've learned is the people that don't get started end up just sitting and doing nothing. Okay? And what I tell my real estate students is, make an offer. Get out there and get things moving. Get out of your comfort zone. Take the leap of faith. Make it happen. And that's what I really encourage you to do right now. Is if you really want to make money online, we have the system that can help you do that. With the Empower Network, we can't guarantee that you're going to make any money. And as a matter of fact, I can't really guarantee that you're going to do anything because I don't really know your work ethic. But I do know that if you plug in, you lock arms with us, and you actually do what we tell you to do, and do what's in the programs, what's in the inner circle, listen to the inner circle audios, read books every day, learn, do, and teach all at the same time, simultaneously, that I can assure you that if you do that, you actually will make money. With the new system that we just rolled out on Sunday, the Freedom Fighters Network, we can guarantee that if you get involved in that you will make money if you do the steps. You just follow the steps. That's all you have to do. There's simple steps. You watch videos. It takes about an hour to set up. It's all push button system, and you can make money online. As a matter of fact, I've already enrolled 6 people since it started on Sunday, and I'm in the green. And it didn't take any long. I'm still waiting on my traffic to hit. So I did pay for some traffic, but you don't have to. I did, and as soon as my traffic hits, I'm probably going to end up signing up 5 or 10 more people this week. So or over the weekend. So I encourage you, if you're really serious about making money online, which I know you are because you're here for that reason, then lock arms with us. Get back with whoever sent you here, whether it's Esai, whether it's me, whoever sent you to this hangout. Get with us. We want to help you. That's what our mission is. That's what our goal is. It's in our interest to work with you and to help you, because if you make money, we make money, and that's just how the business works. So I really encourage you guys to go ahead and get started. Get with the person that got you here. Do whatever it takes. If you need to work the business part-time, because you got a full-time job, do it, but take consistent daily action, like Esai said, and just get started, plug in, and get to making money, right away. There's no reason not to. You're here for a reason, and so I don't think it's accident that you're on this page right now. I don't know about you, but I'm a firm believer in the law of attraction. And there's a reason why we're here. There's a reason why we're all sitting here. There's a reason why, we're all in this together. And so go ahead and take action. Without action, there is nothing. Look, guys, your results come from your actions. And your actions come from your thoughts and your feelings. So and that's a different lesson. But go ahead and take action, and let's start getting you the results that you need.
All right, and Homer, that was awesome. That was real awesome. And just to kind of add on and tag on to that, there's some of you who are like, well, I don't have any credibility. I don't have any followers. I don't know how to do any of that. We teach you how to do that. We'll take you by the hand, and we'll go as far as reinvesting into you. Right now, we're reinvesting into you by giving you our time. And time is priceless. What is your time worth to you? You can't turn back the hands of time. But what we can do is we can turn up the volume on your bank account. We can line up your pockets. But you have to take action. What are you willing to do for that? And you have to be the leader before you have followers. If you can't lead yourself, if you're not willing to lead yourself, then why should anybody want to follow you? You have to be the leader before you have followers. And right now, we're leading by example. We know where we're going, and we want you to take your visions, your dreams, and lead yourself to where you want to go. The opposite of courage. What's the opposite of courage? It's conformity. Just being honest. You can stand up and you can take action for yourself. You can be bold for yourself, and you can have courage, or you can have conformity. Just look around. Look at the people around you. Everybody talks about wanting to do this, wanting to do that. But what are they actually doing to get there? Those are the people who you're surrounding yourself with. If the people around you aren't doing whatever it takes to achieve their dreams, their visions, and their goals, then chances are you're not going to be able to reach your dreams, your visions, and your goals. And it's like we said, to have above average results, to have above average thoughts, to have that shift in your mindset, you have to surround yourself with people who are doing it and who've already done it. Guys, we're not messing with some theories here. We're not messing with theories. We're messing with a proven system. It's a science. It's a science. It's a proven method. And it's like Homer said, you just got to take action. You got to get started, because we've already started. We've already been getting the results. And you're gonna be like, I'm good today, and I gotta wait a couple more days, or I gotta do this and do that. That's not taking action. That's justifying your failures. That's justifying your excuses. You're not supposed to. I don't know anybody that's successful that justifies their excuses. You gotta implement solutions, and the solution is right in front of you. The solution is right in front of you. All you have to do is reach inside of yourself and take that action. Just be clear on your goals, because you know what? We can only motivate you so much. We can only do so much for you. External motivation, that goes away. It goes away. You have to have internal motivation. It's like being in love. You want to do whatever it takes to make that person happy. But are you doing whatever it takes to make yourself happy? Are you doing whatever it takes to achieve those things, to set that freedom for yourself? Don't limit yourself. All of our limitations are self-imposed. And I'm going to say that again. All of our limitations are self-imposed. Are you gonna be affected by the situation, or are you gonna be the effect in the situation? You can be affected, or you can be the effect. Where do you want to be? On the inside or on the outside? Because right now at this moment, if you haven't already clicked that button, if you haven't already got with the person that got with you, you're just on the outside looking in. And the truth is, we want you to be on the inside, where we can wrap our arms around you and tell you that we love you, and we can give you the exact steps that you need, and we can walk you through it. That's all we want. That's all we want. And leaders understand that people are people, and we understand. Some of you just need one more push. And we want to invite you out to our next hangout. Just keep an eye on your Facebook, on your email. Guys, we're here for you. We're here for you, and we're going to prove it, because we're going to stick around, and we're going to change other lives with or without you. Because we're not going to conform to society. We're not going to conform to what other people are doing. We're going to lead ourselves into our future. And we're going to take that step. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Love you guys.
That's awesome stuff, Eli, or Isai. Now, I want to share one more thing before we end this call. And basically this comes from Napoleon Hill's book Think and Grow Rich. And if you haven't read it, you should go ahead and pick up a copy, or go to YouTube and you can YouTube the audio of it. But basically, this is going to be 6 steps to turning a desire for wealth into its financial equivalent. See, it's one thing to have the desire, and that is the first step to creating wealth. But there's actually a process that, if you follow it, will produce great results. Okay, so the first step is you need to fix in your mind the exact amount of money that you desire. It's not sufficient just to say, I want plenty of money. Be definite as to the amount. Be specific. There's a psychological reason for definiteness, which will be described in the book. So the first thing is, how much money do you want? Is it 100,000? Is it 200,000? Is it $1 million? Is it 5 million? Okay. And secondly, determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. Okay? Because there really is no such thing as something for nothing. If you want to make the money, you have to provide value somehow. You have to, give something in return for the money. Okay? Obviously, in this system and Empower Network, we already have the products that you can give in return for the money. The products are all set up. That's what I like about Empower Network, is I can get people started. I can get people started making money, and you can get started making money without having to know a whole bunch of techie stuff. All right. Third, establish a definite date when you intend to possess the money. So, whatever day you want to make 100,000 by the end of this year, or by the end of next year, set the date. Just like I was saying earlier, if you have a dream, set the date and let your subconscious mind figure it out. Fourth, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire, and begin it at once, whether you're ready or not, to put this plan into action. So what is your plan? Create a plan. If you don't already have one, you need to create one. Okay. Fifth, write out a clear, concise statement about the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisitions and state what you intend to give in return for the money, and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. All right, so write you a statement saying exactly how much money you want, when your time limit is, what you intend to give in return, and what your plan is to get there. And then sixth, read your statement every night aloud twice daily, and right before you go to bed, and also when you wake up. And as you read it, you need to feel, see, and believe yourself already in possession of the money. Okay? And that's very important, guys. Before you go to sleep, repeat your statement and say what you intend to give and what your plan is and when you will achieve it. And you need to be able to feel it in your body, what that will feel like when you achieve that outcome. All right, and now we got some great tools inside Empower Network in the 15K formula, in the Fast Track program, that will actually help you get absolutely clear on what your goal is, what your intention is, what your outcomes are, and then you need to think about them every night before you go to sleep, okay? Because it's while you're sleeping that your instructions and how you're going to accumulate it are given to you. So when you wake up, you read it aloud again, and every night you go to bed, you think about how you're going to achieve your goal. Every morning when you wake up, how am I going to achieve my goal? And remember, your instructions are given to you while you sleep. So as much as I hate to do it, I do sleep, because I have to more than because I want to. So guys, that just about wraps up the call, unless Esau has anything else he wants to add. All I can say is get started. Take action. Get with the person that got you on this call and let them help you. Look, because as soon as you get started, we're gonna lock arms with you, and we're gonna help you, start making money. And that's really what our goal is. That's what we want to do. We're looking for people that are serious, that want to take this business serious, and just get started with us. So get with whoever invited you here and lock arms. That's about it, brother.
All right, cool. And guys, we're ready. We're not we're just waiting on you. We're just waiting on you. We have all the training, the tools. We have systems working for us around the clock, 24/7, every day, every night. And we deserve it. You deserve it. But you just have to believe that you deserve it. Like I said earlier, society squanders success, but we're here to raise up your success. And that's it. And there's two things. Character. It's about your character and your image. Now, your character is who you are when no one is looking. Your image is who everyone thinks you are. And, we're going to help you build your character. The person who behind the scenes, it takes a lot of character for us to have these hangouts. It takes a lot of character for us to write a blog article. It takes a lot of character for us to help you, because that's what we want. Behind the scenes, we're masterminding. We're having phone calls. We're texting each other. Hey, how can we help so-and-so? How can we help so-and-so? Oh, hey, let's help them make a video. Hey, you know what? Let's bring them onto our Google Hangout. We want to host you on our Hangouts. We want to host you on our conference calls. Just keep an eye out. Keep a lookout. Listen with both ears. Watch with both eyes. And we're going to lead you there. We'll take you by the hand. We'll lock arms with you. And we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. And I'm good. I'm good, Homer. I'm good.
All right, folks. Well, y'all know what to do. Y'all have a great evening, and we'll see y'all on the next Hangout. Shoots.